This is going to be a fun second half because I'm definitely still pissed / moving into hangover. He's sick of my shit. Carl's there.
My Baddy.
And Paddy's dieting.
He's
hungry.
Ready to rip anyone's head off.
What's the diet like? Because I diet every now and then. I drop weight and put it back on. I just yo-yo.
That's me, I do the exact same. I just yo-yo constantly. Like that's.
I drop weight to get like me press shots done and then just put it all back on.
Yeah,
He loses weight. I can't believe it. I'm just the same as you, Paddy. You know, you cut weight for UFC fights, and I lose a few pounds to get me dick touched. It's the same. It's exactly the same.
I personally though, at times like this, I think I look a bit like a punter. Know what I mean? I look like I've been shooting Bob. Like, serious, lad. I look like a crack fiend. You can see me cheekbones and that, know what I mean?
To our American listeners, tooting Bob.
When you fight as well, lad, your shoulders are so fucking, like, triangular.
It's weird, lad. I'd noticed it when I looked in the mirror yesterday. Like, it does that.
Yeah.
Shoulders do that. I'm weird, lad. My body type's proper strange. But it's funny, lad. Like, last time I was on here, lad, it was like 2 weeks after me fight and my face was like, God. You know what I mean? People will watch this and go, that's not the same kid. That's not the same person, that.
I've
No
never
way.
seen anyone in my life, and obviously you're a fighter and it's part of the job, but I don't think I've ever seen anyone put on weight and lose weight like you do.
I think Ricky Hatton was up there, wasn't he?
Yeah, Ricky's
No, but
definitely
this
up
is
there.
another fucking... If you see him, like, walking out of the ring after his fucking first UFC fight, he's like, how'd you like me now? And he's ripped to fuck. And 3 weeks later, he was
3
like...
weeks?
3 weeks,
days,
lad.
lad.
5 days.
Yeah,
3 days, serious, lad.
He was big.
Like, really, I went to Cornwall. I got home. Like, lad, after that fight, lad, we got back to the hotel. Fucking, we were in Vegas as well, weren't we? So,
What's the first thing you get? Like when they win an Oscar, they have a cheeseburger because they're sick of dieting for the dress. When you won the fight, you got to the hotel.
we
What's
got
the
a big,
first thing you
massive
got?
Popeyes. Well, Ellis done a joint first. Then we done had a big, massive Popeyes. Know what I mean? Big, massive Popeyes. Nailed that. 2 hours later, was like, I'm hungry again. Got a Shake Shack. Nailed that burger. Then like 2 or 3 hours later again, ordered one of them Dairy Queens. Got a dessert and a big ice cream and a milkshake. That was just all
Dessert and the big ice cream.
That was sort of sexual. That. Like,
Yeah.
What else?
As I'm sitting there eating, I'm like, damn. Know what I mean? It's fucking gangster.
Does anybody say to you, like, high up that you shouldn't be doing it? Have you been told off?
Yeah, me.
I don't even
obviously
mean in your
me-
camp, I mean, like, the UFC.
No, I can't say fuck all, lad.
I mean, but, like, kind of like a vibe.
Like,
too.
Bisbin said it to me and that, like, oh, yeah, you should. And I was like, I know, I should. But literally, I eat what I want for a week and go for it. Like, I weigh in at 70. The next day when I walk into the cage, I'm 77, 78. Know what I mean? Because you hydrate and that, you put like that back on. Everyone does it. The Russians are the worst for it. They put like 10, 12 kilo back on, lad. Because they do a drastic weight cut.
Yeah, they do.
But...
You know that, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
You've been studying it.
Yeah,
Dan's
yeah.
a Russian fighter.
Well known for it. Likeable people.
But like, I walk in the cage about 77, and then, lad, I went to Cornwall with my bird, and by like the Wednesday, Thursday, I was like 88 kilo again. Know what I mean? And that's just where I eat like 6 Whisper Golds at once, lad, and pure desserts. When I go for a scran, lad, when we went for a lad, it was so funny in Cornwall at one point, lad, we went for a scran, like there's a lovely tie gaff on the front, and there was a big queue. You've got to go upstairs, and it was at the bottom of the stairs, and underneath the tie gaff, there's an ice cream dessert gaff. Know what I mean? And I was looking at her, I was like, I went over and said, what time do you shut, love? She went, oh, we shut in half an hour. So I was like that, looking at Laura like, this is going to be shut when we come out of here. It's going to be shut, you know. It's going to be shut. And in the end, she went, just fucking get one. So lad, I got one. 3 big scoops of this heavy gelato ice cream.
Before your meal.
Yeah, and as we were in the queue waiting to go in for the tie gaff. And then when we went in the tie gaff, we got 3 starters and 6 mains between us. And nailed every last fucking bit of it.
3 starters, 6 mains.
Yeah.
I'd have to hibernate after that. That'd be me done for the fucking winter.
I know what you mean, like, but I just ended up smoking another joint and then going and eating more chocolate when I got back to gaff. On the way, I'd got some cakes off this Cakes by Lizzie on Insta, and I just went back to gaff.
Shout
lad.
out.
I just went back to gaff and ended up eating more chocolate cakes and fucking brownies and that. Know what I mean?
I relate to that though. Like, if I go out for a meal, especially if I'm on like a date or if I'm in a relationship at the time, which I'm not, I'm hungover as fuck. Like, I will order so much food, and I'll just be like, you order whatever. We'll have like 6 starters and 3 mains. The other way round, the more traditional one, I think. 3 starters with 6 mains. is a bit
Mental.
Yeah, order enough
I
food. Order enough food so you're not annoyed when your partner starts nicking yours. That's not a bad shout, is it?
I went to Gusto. Maz's older brother works in Gusto. I went to Gusto, and I think we got like 4 starters, and then I got 3 mains just to myself. It's Gusto in it, so I got a pasta. Can't remember what else I got.
What
Was
are
there?
you eating now?
A steak and chips, a burger and chips, and then we got a dessert at the end as well. This is a healthy little cake.
Is that a lemon drizzle?
Shout out Macro Chef. But
Paddy's just a walking fucking billboard today. Cakes by Lizzie, Macro Chef,
This
and
one,
shout out
this
John's
only got,
Carpets in Swan.
290 calories, this, isn't it? 19 grams of protein, 29 gram of carbs, 11 gram of fat, peanut butter, protein, flapjack.
Nice.
So this is something I actually can have. Know what I mean?
So is the stuff that's just off limits to you at the minute?
Yeah.
So what can't you have?
Most things I like. Custard creams are shit.
No.
Bourbons are better.
Fact.
Unbelievable.
Oh,
It is.
it's going to be hard to call a UFC fucking fighter
Custard creams, that's something
an
the Queen
absolute
eats. That.
biscuit wronging. Come on. What?
You think the Queen's having?
Oh, yeah. Bourbons are like the fucking biscuit of the people. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, proper Tory
right.
scoff custard creams. That.
He's so right though. Is he fucked? Look at the fucking pattern on it.
You think the Queen Elizabeth II, is sat in Buckingham Palace at the minute, coveted up to fuck with a cup of tea and a packet of custard? They're Tory scan.
Look at the pattern.
She's not eating Tesco ones, lad, obviously. She's eating upmarket custard creams. Lad,
You haven't even seen the custard creams. They haven't got cream. They've just got tears of the working class.
Exactly.
Juicy.
He's on it. He's on it, lad.
I reckon she's a hobnob girl myself. The Queen.
Yeah.
I reckon she is.
The only posh biscuits that
Look when
got
Adam just thinks of something and goes, yeah, I'll stand by that. I thought of it 1.2 seconds ago and I will die on the hill.
the only posh biscuits that I can have say at heavy, lad, is my bird. No, she never even got them. My bird's ma got us them. These M&S shortbreads. Power. In like a
Oreos?
metal tin, lad. Like it's one of them. You're sitting there. As you're eating
custard
there.
creams, Tory scoff, and then
As
be
you're
talking
sitting
about your
there, lad.
Vickies.
As you're eating it, lad, and you're dipping in your tea, you're getting aroused. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You haven't had sex in a few days, Paddy, have you?
I've had sex in about 3 weeks or something, lad.
Do you have to abstain?
No, I don't have to, but I just haven't trained that much and worked that hard.
yeah.
I haven't got the testosterone in my body to be asked to goose me bed.
Does it help though? Because we've spoken about that.
Lad, I'm not messing that. Like, I'm saying that hard and I'm not. Like, every day, I'm putting that much work in, lad. You get in bed and you're just lying there like, oh my God.
The way you walked in here, because you've just come from training, haven't you?
Yeah.
How long were you training for today?
Well, I done me sparring rounds, so I sparred this morning and then I went and boxed right after it. So I've done two sessions today. You know what I mean?
You walked in here like a man who wasn't like, can't wait to go and fucking goose my bird.
Exactly.
You just want to sit down and a fucking peanut butter drizzle.
Yeah, I just want to sit down, lad, and have a fucking cup of tea. I'm like an OAP, lad. When you get home, lad, it's just like...
There's a lot of OAP MMA fighters, actually. There's the OAP division.
Oh, that would be fucking great.
You could compete.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, imagine
The
like
over 80s.
Prince Charles putting something like Kimura. It'd be unbelievable. Snapping his own arm.
And his ma's just there with the custard creams. Go on, love.